seen this posting. Two girls were asked if they go out with their friend and their boyfriend, do they anticipate him to cover the bill? And they responded yes, because that's what they deem men are supposed to do. Who man? Who? No, not for me. Love my friends to death. Love them dearly. But if you're third wheeling, if you not paying for your meal or I'm not paying for your meal, he not paying for your meal. It's not your birthday. He not your man. And his manhood isn't indicative of whether or not he cover your expenses. I never want women around me who feel entitled to my man's provision unless they are related to him. That's not your man. That's not your money. That's not your resources. He's not responsible for you. And it's not an emergency. So if you want to kick it leisurely, either you consult with one of them niggas you be bugging me about, telling me who will and won't do stuff for you, or you bring your own money, or I'll cover your tab. But he's not doing it simply because he's a gentleman. I know he's a gentleman, and he don't need to consult with you to confirm that. And he don't need to pay for your stuff to confirm that. My man only paying for me.
Oh man, it's always a breath of fresh air to hear a woman spit truth. Bring that truth on here. Bring it on home. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. The women that she was talking about, they not women. These are chicks, everything else outside of being a woman. Real women know that, especially if they third wheeling and they're with their friend and they man, they should automatically know, hey, I'm gonna pay for my own. To be honest with you, everybody, when they walk outside the house, you shouldn't even be going nowhere if you think that if you're expecting for somebody to pay for your stuff. If you know you ain't got the bread to walk outside and pay for your own stuff, you need to stay at the house. That's number one. We got to get back to the point where, and I can't say we got to get back to the point, but we have to let folks know, like, hey man, check it. We don't owe you nothing. We don't owe you nothing. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that she's protecting her man. You know, she's basically saying, look, in the grand scheme of things, I got my man. This is, hey, what you do is on you. He pays for me, unless if he paid for you, it's an emergency, or if he's just doing it out of kindness of his heart. But if you just expect for somebody to do something for you, you need to get hit with a wake up call. You need to get hit with a wake up call. I'll be damned if I go somewhere with my lady and her friends look at me and expect me to pay and then run off and talk trash. To be honest with you, them shouldn't be the friends you should be hanging with. I feel like if you're around anybody who expect for people to do stuff for them, especially their spouse or their mate or something like that, and I'm talking about just the ladies, if you're even friends with them, you might need to reevaluate that whole entire relationship. Because those are folks that you shouldn't be hanging with at all. Birds of a feather flock together, and that's, if you feel like that you're not a part of that flock, you need to go ahead and go somewhere. All right? You need to go ahead and go somewhere else. I respect this woman for putting this out there in the universe, because, like I said, there are people out here, there are chicks out here that actually feel entitled, and they need to be humble. Too often, we see these podcasts of these women, of these chicks, giving out all these demands. And they take it so damn far that they demand stuff from your man. Now, what kind of sense does that make? They take it so far with the dating category that they're willing to jump over that and say, we expect this from your man, and if he ain't no man. He ain't no real man. And that needs to be checked, because brothers be out here trying to defend themselves and stuff and try to speak on behalf of the brothers. But it's always a breath of fresh air when you got a woman out here that really can peep game and say, nah, flag on the play, bro. Y'all capping. Y'all full of yourselves. You're being selfish. And it's okay, ladies. You know, we need that. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. The real men out here are gonna defend y'all, uplift y'all, make sure that y'all good. You know what I'm saying? And let somebody know when they wrong. When you wrong, you wrong. And the real women are gonna do that as well. I feel like a lot of times people, they sit back and they don't say things because they don't want to get in the midst of all that crap, man. You know, people love their peace. And when you start speaking up, there's a good chance that your peace may be a little disturbed because you're dealing with all these people who ain't really right in the head. You're dealing with people who have terrible upbringings. You're dealing with people who have a circle of family and friends who are just giving them toxic game. And for somebody to step up and defend the other side when you know the other side needs some help, I could always snap my finger for that. City girls and country girls up by 70 points on this right here, you feel me? I understand you want to be quiet sometimes, it ain't none of your business, but guess what? If you in this type of situation, your friends act like that, that is your business. Your man is your business. Your spouse, your partner, your husband, whatever you want to call it, that is your business. And you have to protect your partner at all costs. At all costs. And even some would even take it as far as saying, hey, you know, they'll put your friendship on the line and try to give you an ultimatum. Hey, so you trying to tell me I've been around for about 9 years. You just got with this joker a year and a half ago. That's what we doing now? Yeah, that's exactly what we doing. Because a real friend understands that when you develop a partnership with somebody, a relationship with somebody, you're working on something bigger than them. Like me, for example, I got women friends, right? And as soon as they get in relationships, I don't call them because I understand there's something bigger that they're working on. Hell, they don't even call me and I'm in a relationship. They barely call me because they understand what I'm trying to build. If they're your friend, they're gonna be there, period. A friend will be a real friend that's wise enough. They'll know how to take constructive criticism without, they can get mad, but without walking off and destroying the entire thing, tossing it to the side, tossing the trash can. So at the end of the day, I respect this all day, man. This is real. I love it. 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 And yeah, man, what y'all think about this right here, man? Y'all share it. I think her name is Paradise Paris.
I seen this posted.
Her name is Paradise Paris. All right, Paradise Paris on Instagram and YouTube and all that other stuff too. So y'all make sure y'all share this video. Make sure y'all like, y'all leave y'all comments, and I'll see y'all again. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.